guys, and welcome back for another Vlogmas video. I've just spent my morning filming another video which is going to go up I think in a few days time. It is 20 ways to wear the slip dress. This is a sneak peek of some of the different pieces that are featuring in that video, but there's a lot you can do with a slip dress, so I thought it would just be really fun. Right now it's 12:15, so I think I'm going to make myself some lunch because I'm absolutely ravenous. I've got some leftovers from last night that I think I'm going to have, and then I thought after that I might actually do a bit of baking. So I'm very much in the festive spirit, as I think I mentioned in my last vlog. So I'm going to make some shortbread and gingerbread. I went to the supermarket yesterday, I got all my supplies. I'm going to make icing as well. It's going to be great. I'm going to completely ignore the fact that there is butter in these cookies and just eat them anyway, because I find I'm lactose intolerant. I find I can have a little bit of dairy, so I'm going to make an exception for these cookies. Oh, I was just thinking maybe I should show you guys how festive our place is looking. So in my Christmas shopping vlog, one of the things that I went and did was pick up some decorations because we didn't really have any for the house, and I didn't want to go overboard because Christmas is only once a year and I don't really want to have any unnecessary stuff. So I got some things that I thought were really beautiful, things that I want to pull out year after year. So you will have seen the really gorgeous kind of blushy apricot-y tone flowers with the gold and then the gold leaves, but I also got these really beautiful champagne colored Christmas trees. So I'm going to show you the Christmas setup, and until our Christmas tree arrives, this is kind of going to be our Christmas decorations for the house. I would like to get a wreath too, but we'll see how I go with sourcing that. Let me just turn you guys around. So this is the setup here, and it's kind of funny because it all just matches. The frame in the center here is an old one. I got that quite a while ago from Minted. I actually thought it was going to be gold foiled, but it's not. It still looks lovely. So these are the flowers that I showed you guys in the shopping vlog, which I think are just so cool, and I love how they look paired with those gold leaves. I've just popped them into a vase from IKEA. I've got out my Crabtree and Evelyn Christmas candle. This is Noel, and I was burning it last night. Luke came home and the first thing he said when he got in the door was, gosh, the house smells beautiful. So that's a winner. Then these are the little Christmas trees that I got these from David Jones, and they actually had a sale on, so I think I got 30% off them. They're not too expensive, but I just grabbed 2 of them. I thought they were really nice, just with the little frosted ends. They're a bit glittery, so that's kind of it. Oh, I'll show you this. This was a really lovely gift. This is part of my Christmas present from Luke's mum. It's a Touche, a beautiful plate ceramic. So gorgeous. There's a lovely little ceramic shop in Matakana, and she got it from there. We visited there the last time that we were in New Zealand together, Luke and I, so thought that was really nice. Oh, and let's maybe also show you my outfit while I've got the camera out. Alrighty, so I've gone for something really comfortable, and here's a little spoiler alert secret. I wear these shorts a lot just because they're so easy to throw on, especially when I'm driving Luke to the station. So my jumper is from Grana. This is actually from the men's section. I just got an extra small. It is super oversized on me, but I love it. It's a really nice, thick, hardy kind of a cotton. I'm wearing my Missima Minnie Molson necklace. I've been enjoying wearing that. Shorts are from Topshop, and these are the mom jeans shorts. Sorry, did that even make sense? These are the mom shorts. Really, really like these, and I managed to get them on sale, so I figured that was a bit of a bargain. I like the fact that they're quite loose around the leg. They're very comfortable. And then on my feet, these are an old favorite, and I feel like you guys won't have seen them in ages, but they are my Charlotte Olympia kitty flats. So there you go, that is a look at the whole outfit today. Hey, so I thought I would set everything up on the dining table just because I figured it would be the easiest way for me to actually show you what I'm doing. It does mean if I'm standing up you aren't going to see my face, but I figured you guys are probably going to be more interested in what I'm actually making as opposed to how I'm making it. Now, it turns out that I think I decluttered our mixer. When I say that, I mean we had a handheld one. I can't figure out where it is, and I'm just not sure what I did with it. It might be, I feel like I've looked in all the cupboards and I can't find it. And I don't know if any of you guys, if you've moved to a new place, you just can't find things, but It's definitely a problem I have. I feel like I would have put it back in the box, so I'm not sure what happened to it. It might have just gone missing when we moved. So I'm not sure if I can make the shortbread because the recipe kind of calls for it to be mixed in an electric mixer so that the butter and the sugar get combined. So I might just have to move straight on to... I might have to do this manually by hand. This could be very tough, but I'm gonna give it a go. I'm sure I'll be able to do it. So this is everything I've got here. Lots of butter, food coloring, whoops, for the icing. I've got some vanilla bean extract. This is gonna be for the shortbread. Golden syrup, which I believe I have to put into the gingerbread. We've got our flour. I just get the home brand one because it's exactly the same as the other one, in case you're wondering. Lots of brown sugar. I prefer to put brown sugar in my cooking where I can, although I did get some caster sugar just in case. Icing sugar. This is all of our other spices because I think I need stuff like allspice, that sort of thing. Over here I've got my baking tray, which I'm going to grease up with some butter, and I've also got my little, what do you call these, cookie cutters. And then we've just got bowls and my mixing spoon. I decided I would eyeball the golden syrup. It calls for half a cup. I think I've put about half a cup in there, maybe a little bit more. It'd be good, I'm sure. The thing I think is going to be interesting is separating the egg, because I haven't done this in a long time. So here's crossing fingers. Ooh. The dough with my hands, just because I thought that would be the easiest way to do it. A whisk like this isn't really going to do the trick, and my gosh, it smells divine. I love gingerbread, definitely so festive. My last year at work, we had this thing called Christmas Pod Wars, and every single year each pod would kind of get together. We'd be given a budget and we'd be able to deck out our pod in whatever theme we wanted. And Mel, this is my girlfriend who started up the Etsy store, she decided she wanted to do a gingerbread house. So we made a gingerbread house out of craft paper. Oh my god, it was actually it was just nuts. And she homemade gingerbread, and then she put them into little packets, and then she put them all around the outside of the house. It was kind of like Hansel and Gretel, I guess is how I would imagine it, when there's that witch and she has a house made out of gingerbread and the kids keep picking bits off the side to eat. That was sort of how I would best describe it. So in terms of how the actual mixture looks, let me just come in a bit close. It's quite crumbly. I'm going to be putting this in the microwave. Not the microwave. I'm going to be putting this in the fridge for about half an hour, just so that it can set before I sort of roll it out. And again, I'm not really that organized because I don't have a rolling pin, so I'm just going to make do with my hands. And yeah, and then after that, I think in the meantime I've got to make all the icing sugars and things like that. God, that's really uncomfortable. There we go, that's a bit better. So that's sort of my next step. Let's ignore the big mess that I've made on the table. Now I'm going to add some coloring to the icing sugar. So I'm just going to have white, red and green, because I think in terms of the actual cookie cutters that I'm going to use, I'm gonna use probably mostly just the candy cane and the tree. Maybe I'll do the angel. I'm not sure yet, but mostly I just want to do those two. So red, white, and green will suit me perfectly. So I think this one I'm going to leave as the white and do green and red, or one or the other. I think they're about the same. Yeah, so there you have it. My colors are now all mixed up and ready to go. I think I need to put these in the fridge now. So now that I've kind of made the mixtures for everything, and I have to say I have a real appreciation for doing anything manually. That really was a workout for my arm. I'm going to tidy everything up. My kind of philosophy when it comes to cooking and stuff is tidying as I go. It makes it a lot easier at the end of it all to put what is left away. So I'm going to do that, tidy up the bench space and everything so that I can make the cookies once the dough is set in the fridge. So these are my cookies. I'm going to pop them into the oven now. You can kind of see they're not perfect because they didn't have a rolling pin, but I think they're going to do the trick, and I'm sure they will be tasty. So I'm going to leave those in there for 10 minutes. I might go and put some washing out. When I come back, I'll put them on the cooling rack, and then a bit later on I will ice them, and then we will be done. Yes, I can't wait to eat one. They honestly, they smell so good. I smell like a gingerbread now. So here we have it. All of the biscuits are now out of the oven. They smell divine. I actually can't wait to eat one or two or three of these when I've got them all iced. So I'm going to leave them probably for about half an hour to cool down before I finally start icing them. Okay, so I'm ready to start icing, and I've actually just made some homemade little piping bags. I've cut the ends off. This is really not the best way to do it, but make do with what you have. And I think I'm just going to do the outlines and then maybe some lines inside. I'm not sure how this is going to turn out. So there we have it. Those are my finished cookies. They do look a bit amateur, but I'm pretty happy with how they've all turned out. I definitely had the piping a little bit thick for the candy canes, unfortunately, but yeah, they look good. And I just had a bite of one, and they do taste good too, so that was a success. Now I've just got to stop myself from eating them all before the day is up. I think I'm going to leave this vlog here because I have a feeling it will be a bit of a lengthy one considering all of the time lapses and stuff with the cooking. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this and getting to do a bit of baking with me. I will see you in 2 days time with a brand new video. I hope that you guys are enjoying Vlogmas, and don't forget to let me know if there's anything particular you want to see in the comment section below. And I will see you soon. Bye!